Hey guys, I'm Homer, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Now, I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not doing anything like that. The people that saw my my April Fool's video, I took it down. I just, I was gonna take it down eventually, so I decided, the people that saw it in the morning, awesome. Oh nice, I get some Codex stuff here. Sweet. But yes, I'm not leaving YouTube, I'm not doing anything. I'm right here, playing my game, like I always will. Anyway. Okay. And it sounds like there's people upstairs doing something interesting. What do I have to do? I don't want to start a new. I don't want to start this Pharos mission because I know it's really long. I don't actually have like 2 hours to record tonight. So I'm just going to do some assignments, I think. Let's go to the Hydra system in the Argos Rho cluster and investigate. Actually, wait. Because there was a major mission, and I just finished a major mission, the best course of action is to go talk with your crew. So I'm guessing this first 20-minute video is going to be just talking to my crew. So, this will be fun. Hello, Caden. Let's talk to you. What's going on, Caden? Loading.
Anything you need, Commander?
Tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. Tassoni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Oh, yeah. What about the Rachni?
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Rachni
Off the
Queen.
record, if we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
That is very true, although from what I have heard, Rachni aren't very... And, I'm kind of in Mass Effect 3, and I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I think the Rachni are a pretty good... Why is this game case... Sorry, I'm just being really bothered by this case that was like half
just trying to
open,
get a
half
sense of where
closed.
the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They shouldn't.
Those communications are classified, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my face is so
But you know,
long.
maybe grapevine.
I don't look real at
They're on
all.
your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
You should
Ever
refit.
thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name.
Just get a
The
refit.
L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. That'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
Angry?
Do you distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic trading out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
I am really hot for some reason. I mean, I turned on my Xbox, and it's... I'm never normally this hot.
For humans.
Sorry, I just
Once
wanted
we had an
to...
embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I just really wanted to throw that out there. I'm really hot, and I don't think it's because of the Xbox. I have no idea why. I'm, like, sweating. And I'm not sick. This is odd. Maybe I'm just so into playing Mass Effect. You had a bad teacher.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of
Turians
Commander
are awesome,
Thermos.
just for the record.
A real hard ass.
Official
Basically
record.
had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Ever bust the guy? Yeah, actually, they
Did he
ever
ever
bust
face
the guy?
charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero was under the table. The less said, the better.
I'll go
Anyway,
talk to
this is ancient
people
stuff. I
and
walked
junk.
it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Done.
We'll talk another time,
I
Lieutenant.
don't really like talking to Caden either. He's cool and all, but actually I should upgrade too. And right, I have to go sell stuff too. Joy. Well, I'm at the 150 limit. Actually, Equipment. Let's get some Omni Gel. Look at that. The Raptor 4. I like it. I'm taking it. Yeah. Oh, that is a nice looking gun. Look at that. No, that's a nice looking gun. Sweet. Okay, what about I can't use a shotgun. No, I can use a shotgun. Never mind. That sounds awesome. Firestorm. Yes. How about pistol? My level 2 pistol is still better than everything. Look at all of this. Actually, oh, that says 107 Omni Gel. No, hell no. I'm not gonna... Yeah, hell no. I'm not gonna spend it on this. I'm gonna go sell it. Make money off of it. Oh, yeah. Don't want to talk to you right now, Dr. Chakwas. You're awesome. How about Liara? How's my favorite Asari?
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Forget about her.
She's gone. You can't change that.
She was gone long before she died on Noveria. Benezia was a good person once. Before she fell under Sovereign's power. Part of me blames Saren for her death. Part of me wants to blame her. And part of me just misses her.
Just don't. Yeah, it's Saren's fault.
I blame Saren. And if I were you, I'd want revenge.
We have enough reason to stop Saren. I do not need to add revenge to the list. Benezia
yes, you do. You're on my crew.
Just as I have chosen mine.
We like taking revenge.
I am with you until the end, Shepard.
I think I've already asked that, so I'm just gonna say okay, bye.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Can I talk with you?
Yes, Commander?
Oh,
Is there something you need?
Yeah, never mind. I've done all of that before.
Goodbye, Commander.
I know in Mass Effect 3 you can start a conversation with basically everyone. No matter if it's Garrett. Mass Effect 3. Once I get to that, that'll be... Oh, I actually haven't beaten the game yet, so I should really get going on beating that game. But the multiplayer has me addicted. Do you guys want to see multiplayer Mass Effect 3? Because it's really fun, and like the people I play with are really fun. No, you, Garrett. Yeah, it's just... It's really fun. It's really addicting, and I actually haven't gotten the ability to play campaign that much because I keep trying to keep my galactic readiness at 100, but then when it's at 100, you get 5 times more experience. It's just
Shepard,
so awesome.
I'm glad you're here.
What's going on?
Why are you so cheerful?
I forgot to turn off notifications again.
I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Like what?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict
Oh.
ship we can use for salvage. But I
You're not gonna find a ship with
There's
me.
a lot expected of me.
You're not gonna find a ship with me, no.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
I'm responsible for trillions. Your royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
Are you sure?
Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
I had no
Why
idea.
didn't you tell me this before?
I guess I'm
Okay,
just
excuse me
tired
for a
of
second. I'm just gonna take my
judging
mic
because of
off
who my
and I'm
father
gonna
is.
take off my shirt because I'm
Everyone's
really
waiting
hot.
for me to do something great
Oh,
on
be
my
one second.
pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Oh, that's better. That shirt doesn't breathe at all. We don't want
What would
that.
you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile.
Oh, we'll bring
They've
you
continued
Legion.
to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren.
Yeah.
Then I'll worry about my own
Saren's
problems.
no good.
I should go.
See you later.
Oh, I only got 52 experience. No, Adams, I won't talk with you. You have nothing good to say anyways. Now, my favorite Turian on the Normandy, Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
Personal questions.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting
Anything
things.
specific?
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I like how it only gives
I
me
remember
one
this
option
Solarian geneticist
to
I
continue
was
this.
Investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
How so?
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body.
I know where this is going.
Organs, mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
This is
Seen
common?
this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market.
Oh
They're
god.
not as bad as the cycles.
I don't want, as much as I
remember this one
love the
Elcor
Citadel,
that
I don't
caught
want to
my
go
first
there
year on
if
the
I
job.
walking down the
Attacking
street,
people up and selling their
I'll lose my
organs.
kidney.
I was stationed in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Goodbye.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
Killed him.
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for
Oh, I
Salem,
swear I've heard that name
geneticist.
before.
So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of
Oh.
old organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles. It's not even a question, it's just a statement. Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan
And Rex is
testicles?
gonna cut in, right?
Some Krogan
Oh.
believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each.
Oh.
That's 40,000 for a full set.
They have 4?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
I'm sorry, just the thought. Do they get them from live individuals? I'm hoping not. But to wake up one morning and to be missing all of them, all 4 of them. That's... Oh my god, that's just...
What did you do about the geneticist?
Only the writers in
Employees for
BioWare could
interrogation
do
To
that.
see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Smart. What?
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him
That
up,
is
and he got
cool.
frantic, freaked out.
Oh. This guy I met playing Mass Effect 3.
What's going on? Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
That is really
He was
sick.
growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off.
Ah.
Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the
It's
organ...
disgusting.
Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see.
Bastard.
I hope he got what he deserved.
Did you shoot him?
That's the worst part.
Oh.
We never caught him.
I
Why not?
swear to God, I
the hell
remember
happened?
this.
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space.
Yes.
By the time I found out, the
Oh.
ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
I remember this guy. I think you meet him in Mass Effect 2. Ah, right. That wasn't an exciting time. Oh,
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
Oh.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the
Well,
Citadel.
wait until it gets
I told
destroyed
them those
away
hostages were
from the
dead
Citadel.
anyway, and just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Idiots.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did.
I just
All they
realized
had to do was
something.
disable that
Oh
ship,
no,
stop
sorry.
him from
Palin
running.
is the
Maybe
guy in the
hostages
office
die,
in the
maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard
embassies.
responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
See, I love Garrus. He has great conversations, and they last
Just wish I
forever.
could have stopped him.
Half of this video. Doctor, say no. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
Commander,
Yeah. Do I want to talk to Rex? Or the requisition officer? Ashley. That sounds even better. Hey.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute.
Oh, I was
Later
totally
say.
right beside you.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Sorry.
Afraid I did.
Oh, shoot me now. One of my sisters. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd
Everything
be
in this
chatting
game
up-
has
what's
a
her name?
nice
Tassoni?
blue tint. It's kind of harsh, but then again, it's kind of like a really nice subtle blue. It's really, really nice.
Liara, why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her. I could understand why.
Who's
The crew's
Scuttlebutt?
off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
That's cold.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters.
She's completely.
What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
She's
Your family seems to
completely
be
against
important to you.
aliens.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad
Oh?
on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Oh. You raised your
After
sisters.
helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
What a great mother.
Things were tense between Sarah
Sister.
and me for a while.
Yeah.
Then we bonded.
We bonded. Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike.
So he got shot.
I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Vid mail?
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back.
Oh,
They were
nice.
on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough
How
to
do you
talk
say
regularly,
half
too
these
far to make it back
names?
in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
No means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Very true.
Mike thought
Girls
they'd go
are
for
just
a
like
romantic
that.
walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time.
Oh
they did the
no.
deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Wow. And this is like, I don't know, maybe elementary school still?
You
Or
traveled
middle
all
school?
the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy.
Oh, this is getting good.
I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear,
oh
she
no.
just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Nice.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher.
Ooh.
When he swung, she wasn't there anymore.
So she's a fast Ashley.
She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell.
Yeah, sounds like a domestic
Mike touched Sarah's
abuse
arm.
case.
I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying.
No.
And she hugged him.
And then the story is
The
completely
Williams women are a
false.
decisive bunch, Commander.
Men don't
We do
cry.
things
Everyone
when we're
knows
ready.
that.
Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered.
Okay,
greatly,
but what
both
does
with
this
those
have
that
to do
loved
about
me
your
and alone.
father?
For always roaming with a hungry heart.
Oh,
much have I
not your
seen and known.
poetry.
Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I've always liked
I
that
didn't know you
one.
liked classical
Shh,
literature.
I'm totally telling a
Ulysses was
lie.
my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions.
Wow.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh.
Dad passed on a few years back.
Oh yeah. And
He's
maybe
probably
you
still
should read it
watching
when
them.
you're going to bed
So
too.
behave.
Religious.
You mean from wherever we go after death.
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Keep it to yourself. Of course not.
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
Yes.
I'm glad you're open-minded.
Why
I've
must
met a few
people
who are really
make
weirded out by my
contracts
faith. Because
and
I work
official
in space,
documents
I can't believe in
so
higher
much
power?
more
Jeez.
difficult than what they really mean?
Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
How are we doing?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours.
Yeah,
You know, you really should talk to Tisoni about
I already
Mom.
did.
She has to be hurting.
She
Just
doesn't
send it,
care.
Skipper.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Although Ashley's
Looking forward
showing
to it, Skipper.